far side of the penalty area. Byram was waiting, but it was headed out by Rutter for a Leeds throw-in. Byram for the throw-in. He's not going to get it though, I don't think. And Leeds not sure what to do with the throw-in. Byram does give it to Jorginho. Two players tight to his back as he tries to roll between the pair of them. Earns Leeds another throw-in. All the play still again down below us here, down by the corner flag now to our left. Byram with the ball in his hands. Jorginho again dropping side to side, gives it to Somerville, this time Byram plays it in to Byram, just surrounded by yellow shirts, and it's hit the referee on the back, and that would be Watford's ball when the ball is dropped down, because it was they who played it forward, and that's a real shame because I think Leeds were ready to intercept that one anyway.
Well, also he's played it forward to no one because there was no one there.
And the referee indicates that it will be Watford's advantage from the drop ball, and they have a chance to clear a ball that they were in danger of losing. Porteous picks it up and is allowed to just run forward with it, and then Jorginho's got to be careful. He's on a yellow card. As again, Watford trying to take a quick free kick, and they just kick it against Somerville. Again, Loser was trying to do what happened to Jorginho in the first half, and he was yellow carded for it. On this occasion, the referee says nothing doing because Somerville was trying to get away from it. Back it comes to Bachmann, 25 minutes to go. He clears it up into the Leeds half. Byram underneath it. Somerville on the ground, pushed to the ground. Another over on the right, still in Leeds territory. Back it comes to Pascal Struijk again. Across the back for Liam Cooper. To Kamara. Kamara infield to Ampadu. Pressed. Gives it back to Kamara. Leeds struggling to get out to the block in their own half at the moment. Now Struijk. Back to Meslier. Watford closing down. Mellier's got time if he wants to go long and Hero actually set off on a run through the middle then. Meslier goes short. Ampadu lays it off to Struijk. Struijk gives it back to Ampadu and back to Struijk again. The possession is good, but Leeds are not where they want to be with the ball, which is the other end of the park. This would be great if you're 1-0 up.
Oh, Cooper there could have just stepped out and give it to Kamara. Didn't even see him.
Watford step up. Now there's space for Struijk. He's got to carry this forward. Plays it out wide to Shackleton, but he's under pressure from Lewis. Goes back into Somerville, who doesn't manage to return the ball. And that's the problem. Struijk does well.
Great
Strong challenge. Gets it to Ampadu. Now there's a little bit of space. Jorginho skips through two challenges. Does well. Brings James into it. Pirro's racing through the middle. James into the edge of the penalty area. Curls it in. Pirro! Yes! Pirro! Leeds United are in front here at Ellen Road. It's been a long time coming. It's been worth the wait. Great ball in from James.
What about that piece of skill from Jorginho on the halfway line? Superb. And then plays it out to James, and the ball this time was quality. And Pirro was pointing to where he wanted it. And then the hitman, well, calm as you like, stuck it away. Here's the really good work from Jorginho. And James got this position throughout this game, but can you find the right sort of cross? And this time he could. And Joel Pirro, he just goes into the right position and sticks it home. Great goal.
Striker's goal. And Pirro adds to his total already. Another few quid repaid. As Watford make a change and bring Asprilla into the action now. And Leeds United know that there are 22 minutes and a bit remaining here. And Leeds, for the first time this season, are in front in a game at Ellen Road.
What do we do now, Bryn?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either. Well, let's hope the boys out there do. Ampadu's just, you can see, signalling to everyone, just keep calm, use your head, keep doing the right things. And let's try and, if we can, get another goal. If we can't, let's see this game out.
My preference would be for Leeds to get another goal, obviously.
Mine would be actually another 2 goals, if we're doing that sort of thing. But yeah, absolutely, just keep going. Oh,
Jorginho again. Lovely ball in. Somerville's in the penalty area. Somerville's through. Oh, he's cut it back just behind Pirot. Some super skill in the build-up there for Leeds United. Still 4 Leeds on the edge of the penalty area with Shackleton. Wow, that'll be one to enjoy when you look back later. Starting with Jorginho on this near side. And he's warming to the task.
Just a bit. That's what confidence does for a player.
Corner kick Leeds as Watford panic under pressure and slice the ball behind for a Leeds set-piece opportunity.
Well, we talked about it at half-time, didn't we? That because we didn't score in that first 45, you could see Watford thinking, you know what, we're in this game, we've still got a point, we've been absolutely battered, but maybe we can step it up in second half with the changes. That's exactly what they did do. But we got the goal at a really important time as well to push them back on their haunches, and actually down on his haunches is the goalkeeper, Backman.
Yeah, he's okay. I think he's back up, just holding his groin a little there. Leeds will take the corner kick. Jorginho's name rings out around Ellen Road. Dan James. Can he deliver the ball required? Into the middle.
Yes!
Oh, yes, he can! Sam Byram rises through the crowd and powers his header beyond the dive of Backman. Great headed goal, and Leeds United very swiftly 2 up here now. Leeds 2, Watford 0.
Wow, what a fantastic bullet header from Sam Byram. What's he doing in there? We know that he's certainly a tall fullback, but my goodness, he took that extremely well. And once again, Dan James with the assist. But Watford, well, we really have put them to the sword. 2-0. It's an excellent goal and nothing more than we deserve. It's a good ball in, but Byram is left all alone, 7-8 yards out. Makes 0 up at home. Honestly, we are.
Remember, Leeds United have not won a home game since the first week of April, and so this is better. This is good. This is very good.
You're right. It is very good, and that first half, you know, we expect at least I've got a goal or 2 out of that, but we didn't, so you had to remain patient. Watford have changed things, yet still we kept plugging away, and we finally got our rewards with 2 excellent finishes.
And when you've waited since April, and you've waited all season to see your side take the lead, don't be surprised if Ellen Road looks like a bit of a carnival venue just at the moment, because all around the ground people are having a disco. Leeds come again. James. Lots of space now. And Watford have really got to come out now, and Leeds' aim will be to try and perhaps exploit that. Cooper near side. Need to keep possession. Cooper keeps the ball away from Rojovic, gives it in to Byram. Byram to Somerville. Somerville quickly sets off, sees the run of James and then ignores it. Goes wide right side to Pirot instead. Pirot up to the edge of the box almost. Then needs support from Shackleton. Shackleton, he's lost possession there. He did well to get forward and help Pirot, and Pirot's happy just to concede the foul in the Watford half when they take a quick free kick to try and get things going again, the away team here. And little exchange of passes, breaks down on the far side, and Leeds end up with a throw-in.
Right, 73rd minute, Bryn. I'm feeling a little more to say, but what is important now is we keep playing at that high tempo, just keep making it very difficult for this Watford side to get anything or get back into this game. if we can. Let's get another one.
Somerville. Good ball. Jorginho, edge of the penalty area, wide of goal. Jorginho taking on the defender, goes past him. He's into the penalty area, rolls it into the middle. He saw James make the move, and the defender gets a block to keep it away from him. Leeds still have it though with Byram. Edge of the box, Jorginho again. Jorginho, absolute box of tricks here at the moment. Jorginho holds it up, plays it into the middle, through the legs of the defender. It's cleared out as far as Byram. Again, Jorginho has it, chips it, just ahead of Byram there, and it goes behind. And
this is like the Harlem Globetrotters of football. I mean, some of the skills that Jorginho is showing out there, really impressive. Of course, you want an end product from it, but I tell you what, so difficult to mark. Watford defenders, I would say, would love to get this game over with and not have to face him again for a while.
Well, we're getting a sense of what the large transfer outlay was about there. And Jorginho is putting on a blue ribbon display in this second half. He's been good in the first half, to be fair. Some outrageous skills. It's going to be a great little skills reel for somebody to put together in the LUTV team in the aftermath of this one. Ampadu strides forward for Leeds United. Hair flying behind him in the wind. The space in front of Kamara all of a sudden to James. James on that far side touchline to Shackleton and back to Kamara in the Watford half, well in the Watford half. Two out wide on this near side if they want to switch it. Byram has it now through the middle to Somerville, who's come in from the touchline. Back it goes to Byram. Somerville with a return ball. Unlucky. Sam Byram almost played a brilliant 1-2 with Crescencio Somerville there. Shows great understanding between the two. Just too far ahead of Somerville. It went behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, Sam Byram has been superb. Really has, and that understanding with Somerville is impressive. Quick 1-2s and almost into the path of Somerville. He would have been in on goal again.
15 minutes to go. Leeds United 2, Watford 0. Two quick goals in this second half. Backman's goal kick clearance. Strout battling away. Shackleton battling away. Strout gets a foot hook round it, then Meslier has to come out and get a little cushion header off Liam Cooper. Just to bring a calm end, a calm end to the situation. I hesitated because Meslier waited before picking the ball up off the toes of Rojovic there. Liam Cooper goes back to Meslier once more. And Meslier delivers long. Byram is not going to set off in pursuit of that one. He was 30 the other week. Think about these things. Porteous with the ball for Watford, pressured by Jorginho. Jorginho, that loping stride of his, and rolls it. Plays a good ball into space down the right side of the Leeds United penalty area. And it's curled into the middle, and the shot goalwards is just wide. And Meslier didn't move. And the shot from almost on the penalty spot from Bayo, well, really should have scored.
He should have scored. That's a great chance. And Meslier absolutely had no chance. Esprit has put a really good ball in, and middle of the goal, just needs to guide it into the bottom corner. And Bayo, I think it was a bouncing ball, which made it a little bit more difficult for him, but he put it wide. Meslier rooted to the spot. He's never getting there.
Meslier slices this attempted ball forward, and Shackleton won't keep that in play. So Watford have a throw in. Just a little reminder to Leeds, this game is not done. 13 minutes to go. Watford throw in the midway inside the Leeds half. Lewis will take it eventually. In it comes to Bayo. Breaks into the box, Leeds need to clear. Pirro can't make a proper contact on it. Gets a second chance to pass out the box this time. Better. And then Jorginho going into battle on that far side. He's kept away from the ball and has committed a foul, actually. And Watford take a quick free kick. Too quick, says the referee. Tells them to re-spot the ball. It's just in from the far side touchline in front of the east stand. And they take it down the line to Lewis. And Lewis brings the ball in field. Plays it back to Kayembe. Kayembe through the middle for Watford. Rolls the ball onto Lewis. Leeds win it back. Back to Meslier. Ooh, just got it to Meslier there ahead of the oncoming Bayo. And Kamara maybe just feeling it a little bit now.
Yeah.
He's made his first start for Leeds today. He's been a few weeks out of action. Maybe that's a potential change to come in the closing 10 minutes or so, with Archie Gray waiting as a ready-made replacement for Leeds.
I don't think he played much pre-season, either did he at those Rangers, so he certainly will be a little short on the fitness, but he's had a very good game to this point.
Headed forward, Watford in Leeds half again. Andrews on the halfway line. There will be a change made, but it's Leeds who are going to bring Anthony on. As Kayembe under pressure from Pirot. Almost given away to Jorginho, but Kayembe does well actually, just to wriggle away from him and keep possession and give it out wide to the left side to Lewis, who's midway inside the Leeds United half. Lewis up to the edge of the penalty area. Ampadu strong in the challenge. Excellent play by Ethan Ampadu. Outstanding. Leaves his man on the ground, emerges with the ball and now waits for runners. Somerville comes forward and it's going to break to Somerville on this near side in a bit of space. Defenders in front of him, he runs into the first of them, and then Somerville, actually for the first time I think almost all afternoon, trips his opponent, who's about 3 foot taller than him, and Watford get a free kick, and the change will be made now. Andrews to come on. Anthony rather to come on. Andrews is
Farker there just giving him a hug, and rightly so.
Watford making more changes as well with the Georgian player. I was hoping he wasn't going to come on, but Chak Vatadze is the man who's coming on.
Vatadze, there you go.
It's not so bad,
that's the boy.
Chak Vatadze comes on, and Lewis from that left side will come all the way across the park to be replaced by the Georgian international. And he goes presumably all the way across that far side to replace Lewis.
Well, they're looking at each other saying, well, how are we playing? What formation are we doing? But Chak Vatadze, you're right, has just gone to that left-hand side.
Backman with a free kick forward for Watford. Strout wins the header. Anthony gets his first touch. Lays it nicely into the path of James. Sets off over the halfway line. Lots to do still, Dan James here, as he holds it up just away from the penalty area. Still with the ball at his feet, and ultimately wins Leeds United the throw-in. He's done good work for Leeds there, James. Wasn't a lot of support inside him.
Well, the ball was on actually to Jorginho nice and early. Didn't get his head up in time, but at least he then kept it. Didn't give it away, and wins a throw-in on that far side.
Which Shackleton will take. You know the Welsh international can do no wrong. Shackleton just outside the penalty area, going to the byline to cut the ball back. It's a good ball as well, just into the path, unfortunately, of Kayembe to clear. Strout, though, up in that Watford half, gets a touch on it, and then it's the substitute who's just come on who gets a second. And then Watford with Porteous play the ball out towards Andrews on this near side on the halfway line. Anthony closes him down, so Serralta is brought into play to Porteous. And Porteous onto the edge of the centre circle, still in Watford's half. As Leeds have a job to do off the ball as well as on it now. Archie Gray's been called back to the dugout now. Pervader also. As Watford have it on that left side, on the halfway line. Swinging crossfield ball. Byram's going to win that in the air. Just nods it into touch. Happy enough to do that on the halfway line. Serralta wants to get the game going quickly. Throws it back to Porteous. And Porteous into the centre circle. Kayembe pursued by Ampadu. Holds the ball away from him. Brings it back to Porteous. Scoops it up in the air into a bit of space for Watford to attack into now. With the Sprilla up to the edge of the penalty area. Ampadu wins it and gives it to Byram. Now Anthony spots the pass.
Nice.
Onto James on that right side. And Dan James will set off on a little bit of a run. Not at high speed at the moment. Now he starts to accelerate. Now he stops and waits for teammates to come and help him. That's all he needs to do really at this stage.
Yep,
keep the ball
up, keep it moving.
38th minute in this second half. Byram. Anthony stands in front. He gets the ball now. Anthony runs across the centre circle and then stops and goes back to Pascal Struijk, who goes wide to Shackleton. And it goes to Anthony, who continued his area. Shackleton is told to wait because the Leeds changes will be made now. Archie Gray coming into the action, Jan Poveda also. Board goes up and it will be Joel Pirot, who's scored his first Ellen Road goal this afternoon, who's the first of the changes. And all around the ground, 34,000 people stand to applaud him off.
Absolutely. Such an important signing for us. Already we are reaping the rewards of his goals, and more so than today.
So Gray on for Pirot, and Dan James, who's also played a big part. 2 assists for Dan James, who comes to the touchline to be replaced by Jan Poveda. Big hug and a kiss on the cheek from Daniel Farker for Pirot, and a pat on the back for Dan James.
Just a little surprise that Kamara is still on there, because he does look as if he is tiring, but he might see the game out.
Well, he's an experienced player, experienced international footballer, played loads of European football, highest level. So maybe just his presence out there is useful to some of these younger players. As Gray, one of them, goes to the corner flag to get possession for Leeds and win Leeds United a throw-in. 5 minutes remaining of normal time here at Ellen Road. Leeds United with a 2-goal lead and a throw-in over on the far side, midpoint between the edge of the penalty area and the corner flag. Shackleton, ball in hand, and it goes to Anthony, keen to get involved as much as he can. Wins Leeds a good corner kick there. As invited the challenge of Porteous, and he's going to stay there himself to take the corner. And Leeds are happy enough to throw the big guys forward. Remember, Byram it was who powered in the second goal, a header from a corner kick. Attendance confirmed for those inside the stadium. Anthony with the corner kick for Leeds United. Awaits a bit of movement in the penalty area, gives the signal now. Curls it in, not the best. Too low into the near post, comfortably cleared away. Shackleton picks it up, won back by Poveda. And Shackleton again in his own half, goes back all the way towards Meslier. He's got to get out of the penalty area, sharpish there. And he does, and just clears the ball into touch. Slightly under hit from Jamie Shackleton towards Meslier. The goalkeeper had to race out the box to clear into touch. Ball is back with Porteous just outside the Watford penalty area. Porteous looks forward and then stops and then looks square to Serralta. Anthony's in his face, so he goes back to Bachmann, the goalkeeper. Straight ball from Bachmann to Serralta. Poor pass, and it's picked up by Anthony. He can go at them. Oh, lovely skills, lovely skills. Finished. Oh, it would have been a wonderful goal. Tried to curl it beyond the dive of Bachmann, but Bachmann got the angles all right and made ultimately a comfortable save. Great tackle by Kamara. Poveda goes down, foul, and Leeds so close to a third goal there.
Oh, Jayden Ansah, you can see he's rubbing his hands together, because that was oh so close of being a brilliant goal. He thought, should he pass it? Instead he nutmegs the first, cuts inside the second, and he just wondered. Show the fans what, hopefully, there's more to come.
Ball is over on the far side, just inside the Leeds half. Well, it was in the Leeds half, and then Poveda's done well again, making a nuisance of himself, getting in front of the man with possession. And a card is shown to Watford's Bayo.
He's getting a little frustrated out there. He, of course, has missed their best chance, Watford, in this second half. He certainly could have scored, but that was a hack, wasn't it, on Poveda?
Inside the final 3 minutes now here at Ellen Road. Leeds edging closer towards the first home league win of the season. At the fourth time of asking. 3 draws prior to this one. Struijk all the way back to Meslier on the edge of the D. Out it comes to Liam Cooper. Cooper back into the box to Pascal Struijk. And then back to Meslier. Just kick it, lads.
They are, to each other.
Oh, all right, kick it a long way. Jorginho in his own half. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Anthony is through. Anthony into the ball.
Yes!
Oh, what a goal that is. Oh, Jorginho. Magical approach play. Anthony with a fine finish. Oh, that's a lovely way to round off the afternoon. Oh, we like that. Leeds United 3, Watford 0.
That's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Jorginho again. The ball to Jadon Anthony, who really does finish it with aplomb. Great play here. Jorginho does one, does two, but then it's the pass. Timing, pace, everything's perfect. And Jadon Anthony, with two coming towards him, this time makes no mistake. He does slot it into that far corner. And it's a superb goal, 3-0, and we've deserved that.
Yeah, it doesn't flatter Leeds United
no, not at all.
in any way, shape or form. In fact, frankly, could easily have been quite a few more, because, well, I mean, Watford have been played off the park, haven't they, here?
The only surprising thing is that they were still in it at half-time, because they should have been dead and buried there and then. But yes, they've had a good 15 minutes in the second half where they reorganised and certainly looked more solid, but once we got to grips with that, only ever going to be one winner.
Changes made. Ayling on for Leeds, Shackleton off. Kamara has had a fine game for Leeds United in midfield, is also coming off, and Gruev will come on to get his first win out here at Ellen Road. So that's the full raft of changes completed by a very, very happy Daniel Farke, who I'm looking forward to interviewing after the final whistle. It's always good anyway, but I think today he'll be beaming, and rightly so as well.
Well, there's no doubt, isn't it, that everything he has wanted from his side he has seen today.
Struijk to Ayling, 5 added minutes. You know what? I take more. I take more at this stage. 3-up. Ayling to Poveda. Go on, lads. Do a bit more. Give it to Jorginho.
A few more tricks, come on.
Oh, it's not going to happen in every game, obviously, but well, maybe it will. I don't know. But he's enjoyed this second half. It's been an outstanding performance, one of many. But there's so much to enjoy when you see football played like that. You don't see it very often, do you?
No, because a lot of the time that's really.
There's another for the reel.
What a flick that is. Jorginho stopping.
Great. Oh, what a shame. What a shame he's offside. And Jorginho was waiting in the middle, because there's one thing that Jorginho deserves at this stage, and that's a goal. And,
he's smiling. He is loving it. Absolutely loving it. Which, you know what, it's fine. It's 3-0 up. Okay, we're fine with that.
Time and a place.
Time and a place, exactly.
As Watford push one ball off the pitch to make sure there's only one on. We've got a minute and a half of the added time period. Ball played up towards the edge of the Leeds United penalty area. Rutter, who's not had a kick in the second half.
No, and I have to say, we look at all the, I suppose, forward play that has really impressed. I think Struijk's had a fine game as well against him. I think he's been super.
Since he arrived, Rutter, on the signing from since he came into the club, so he's shown an ability to score in the Championship. Not today, though. Not even been close.
Not had a sniff, has he?
No. Watford come with a spree out to Andrews, edge of the penalty area. Well, those Leeds defenders now will want that clean sheet. They'll do anything to get that clean sheet. And you saw Cooper first, and then Ampadu as well. I think Daniel Farke made down below have just produced a moment of incredible skill. That's what the big roar was for. I think the ball dropped out the air to him and he killed it dead with a trap on the edge of the technical area. I think there's a wry smile on his face now. Still got it.
All the party tricks are coming out here.
Sign him on, sign him on, sign him on is the chant. Well, effectively, he is signed on, but to a slightly different role. Long ball forward, one in the air, but Ayling's underneath it for Leeds. They've got the bit between their teeth still here. Poveda carries the ball forward. Ampadu into space for Jorginho. Jorginho to Anthony. And didn't quite fall Poveda on the edge of the penalty area. A minute and a half left of the added time period. Gruev, header. On to Poveda. Poveda sees there's space. Ayling's arriving just outside. And Luke Ayling tried to just thread the ball into his path. Poveda at pace couldn't get it under control. And it will be a Watford goal kick. And Bachmann, who was the star of the first half for Watford, it's been a very different experience for him after the break.
Well, if he wasn't, they'd be 5 down, wouldn't they? And that's the thing. So he has played well, but eventually pressure has told.
Ampadu.
Oh, wonderful again.
Goes off on a run again, Ethan Ampadu. Plays a ball, almost for Jan Poveda. Well, Jorginho tried something audacious from a long way out there, and he actually hit the back of Poveda. And that took all the sting out the shot, and he's disappointed. He saw a moment of incredible glory beckoning there. Didn't work out quite. Ball's in the Leeds penalty area. Ayling trying to do, great save. What a save, Meslier. Well, when you want to keep a clean sheet, you need your goalkeeper occasionally to be able to do that. And it's high fives all round for Meslier, because that has kept Watford out.
Certainly has. Great crossfield pass to Chakvetadze on that left-hand side, who just cuts inside, gets the better of Luke Ayling, then lets fly. It's straight at the keeper, but Meslier, it's such a fierce shot, has to react so quickly. It's a really good reaction save by the Frenchman.
Added time of added time. As the corner kick comes in low to the near post. Cleared out towards this near side of the penalty area. And then pushed back to Asprilla. Curls it in. Full-time whistle sounds. Leeds United have emphatically claimed a first home league win of the performances as well. Jorginho absolutely